$49,855. That is the average price of a new truck in America right now, the highest number of 2026. In the exact same snapshot, 5.67% of every auto loan in this country went 90 days past due, and used truck values just collapsed $700 now in one single month. If you are shopping for a truck, new, used, lease, it does not matter. You stepped onto a dealer lot in the worst possible month. The 25% truck tariff everyone stopped talking about, it did not disappear. It just arrived, late, and it is landing on a market already drowning in delinquencies. Here is what the next 10 minutes buy you. The real timeline of how a tariff that hit in November turned into a price bomb detonating in August. The exact dollars dealers, banks, and auction lanes are squeezing out of you this week. And the one number that proves the prices exploding headlines are only half the story. The half that keeps you watching until the twist. Start with the picture everyone ignores. Headlines screaming truck prices doubled overnight. Check a dealer lot before you believe them. In May, automakers sat on 2.89 million new vehicles, a 76-day supply. Full-size pickups, 66 days of stock back in April. One Denver dealer was holding 80 Toyota Tacomas and 120 F-150s the same day, with $2,000 to $3,000 rebates hanging off the windshields. So where's the explosion? Pause. Underneath. The tariff never touched the trucks already parked. Those sailed in under the wire. Mexico never stopped shipping. Medium and heavy truck imports from Mexico have tripled since 2019 to roughly 340,000 units a year. And get this, those Mexican trucks carry on average 50% American content inside them, diesel engines included. Half of what the tariff taxes is your own country's factories. Keep that 50% in your head. It comes back. Now here's where it gets really dark. The 25% truck tariff hit November 1st, 2025's medium and heavy-duty trucks, their parts, buses at 10%. The 25% auto tariff that touches your F-150 landed even earlier, April 2025. And for months, nothing seemed to happen. That silence was the lie. The bill just had not arrived yet. Fast forward to 2026. First quarter, new vehicle prices jumped $1,315 year over year. February, average transaction price $49,353, up 3.4% in 12 months. June, $49,758. July, $49,855. Record high for 2026. Still climbing. The analysts who modeled this tariff warned it adds $3,000 to the average vehicle, up to $7,000 on the worst-hit models. Mexico's own economy minister says pickups jump $3,000 minimum, and KBB warns buyers to expect up to $6,000 more on anything priced under $40,000. Run it on the truck you actually want. A 2026 Silverado 1,500 stickers at $45,495. GM raised the price again for 2026, $300 more on crew cabs. The F-150 opens at $46,730. The Ram 1,500 at $47,370, and a loaded King Ranch F-150 pushing close to $100,000 for a pickup truck. Now stack the tariff layers underneath those stickers. The part dealers never show you. $3,000 from the Canada-Mexico tariffs, another $3,000 from foreign auto parts, plus $400 from steel and aluminum. That is $6,400 of built-in cost on an American-built truck before a single buyer walks in. The parts come from over 24 countries. One transmission part crosses the US border 7 times before it is bolted into a truck. 7 times. And 53% of American-made cars eat the tariff anyway. Then the dealer gets his turn. On top of a sticker already carrying $6,400 in tariff tax, the desk adds its own layers. Item by item, in exact dollars. Documentation fee, national average $464. In uncapped states, $700 to $999 without blinking. Florida averages $999. Some desks push past $2,000 just to sign your name. California caps the same fee at $85. Same paperwork, same title. $85 versus $999. Because that fee is a price, not a cost. Then the add-on parade. Nitrogen in the tires, $300. Window tint, $395. VIN etching, 200 to 300. On a truck that already has a VIN stamped at the factory. Paint and upholstery protection? Well, 1,500. Required protection packages running 1,999. Here's the dirty part. 1 in every 3 quotes now carries at least one of these add-ons. $1,000 to $5,000 stacked on top. The FTC itself warns dealers are charging for add-ons buyers never ask for. Watch what it does to the averages. Buyers are paying $43,676 for an F-150 that stickers at $46,730. A $3,054 discount that evaporates the instant the fee stack lands on the desk. The discount is a prop. The fees are the game. Here's the collision course. The average used truck in America right now is $34,347, and it just dropped $700 in a single month. The biggest decline of any vehicle segment in the August index. New trucks at record highs. Used trucks falling off a cliff. You want the math. You sign 84 payments at $810 while the used version of your truck loses $700 a month on the auction lanes. Pause. That is negative equity, manufactured in real time. And when the repossession wave crests, it is already forming. Those trucks flood the market by the hundreds of thousands, and your collateral drops with them. If this is saving you from a $68,000 mistake, hit like. It pushes this math to more people before they sign. If you are already trapped in a truck loan, subscribe. The next video shows you the exit. Now, 5 numbers that will shock you. Pause. 5. And this one sits directly on your credit file. Subprime borrowers 60 days past due hit 6.9% in January. That is a 32-year record. Pause. Higher than the Great Recession peak. Higher than 2008. 4. 90-day delinquencies across all auto loans hit 5.60% in the first quarter. Long-term average, 3.59. 2 full points above normal, and still climbing. June printed 5.67. 3. The repo pipeline. Projections now put 2026 repossessions near 3 million vehicles. Pause. 3 million trucks and cars yanked in a single year. Picture your town's auction lanes for a second. 2. $128 billion. That is what the US imported in heavy vehicle parts from Mexico last year alone. 28% of every heavy vehicle part this country buys. Every single one now carries the 25% question mark, and number 1, 50%, the number from the open. Half the content of a Mexican truck is American, so the tariff taxes half your own country's supply chain. Pause. The wall is not protecting American manufacturing, it is fining it. Pause. But here's where it gets dangerous, because the thing that kept prices frozen all winter was never the tariff. It was the door, the silent killer nobody names, USMCA. Under the trade deal, trucks that qualify as USMCA compliant got exempted from the truck tariff. The side letters guaranteed it. From February 2nd, 2026, importers could file paperwork to slash their tariff bill. That is why the explosion felt delayed. That is why dealers stockpiled all winter. The exemption was the pressure valve. Congress's own research service confirms it. The 25% applies to the full value of affected goods, and the scheduled USMCA review came and went in July 2026, with the tariff still standing. Pause. The valve is closing. Steel and aluminum, the cheapest raw materials in every truck, went to a flat 25% on full value in April. European trucks got pushed to 25% this spring, and the moment the exemption door slams, every compliant truck already parked on a lot reprices overnight, because the shipment behind it costs 25% more to land. So here's the twist ending nobody is talking about. The prices exploding headlines are true. For new trucks, $49,855, record, pause, but look at the same week. Used trucks at $34,347, down $700 in a month. 5.67% of loans 90 days gone. The 3 numbers from the opening minutes are not separate stories. They are one domino chain. The tariff pushes new prices up. Buyers who cannot afford new race to used. Used prices spike, short term, then the 3 million vehicle repo wave dumps supply straight into that market. Used values collapse. The equity you thought you had? Gone. You are locked in an 84-month loan on collateral worth less every month. And the next round of delinquencies is already being written. That is the part the news stations cannot fit into 30 seconds. New record highs. Used market crash. Loan defaults at 32-year records, all in one snapshot, because tariffs do not just raise prices, they bend the whole market over. And break the one group nobody defends, the buyer, maybe you, who financed the dream at the top. Pause. The countdown has already started. 30 days, 90 days, the reprice is coming. You now own the three numbers that matter: 49,855, 34,347, 5.67. Pause. Watch them. They are your canary. Here's the question, and I want war in the comments. Are you buying in the next 30 days, or watching the dominoes from the sideline? Comment the word domino if you are waiting it out. Comment trapped if you are already underwater. Pause. I read every single comment, and the next video comes directly from your answers. Like, subscribe, notifications on. The next video shows you exactly how to time this market instead of getting caught in it. I will see you in the next one.